Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be why I started in the dental field and why I left the dental field. One of the reasons why I went into the dental field was because when I was younger I had braces and I loved going to the orthodontist. I loved it. I loved getting my bands changed. I just loved the whole process. I thought it was so cool. I wanted to be like them. And then I decided when I was in high school that I wanted to become a dental hygienist. So I tried to further my career in that. I have something stuck in my eye. So I wanted to further my career in that. And so that's how the process of me getting started in the dental field happened. So I know when I was a little bit younger, a lot of people would ask me, oh my God, how did you get that job? You're so lucky. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. And I just remember being like, cause I'm blessed. I remember when I was in high school, I wanted to become a dental hygienist, and I applied for this dental program that they had at my school where you could become a dental assistant. It was kind of like, like they have like Cosmo. When you're in high school, you can go take these Cosmo classes and become a cosmetologist. Yes, Papa. Well, they had a dental one. It was like the newest program my senior year, or no, my junior year. And I remember I applied and I got accepted. And then once I read all the paperwork, I realized that it was all online. And I was like, I don't want to take an online dental school. I think you're gonna need to be more hands-on, which was a mistake. I should have did that. So basically I declined it and I didn't go. For one of the senior classes that I had to get an internship. And one of the internships that I had was at a dental office locally in my area of where I went to high school at. And I worked there for a while, just interning. And then I left. I'm gonna be brutally honest. The reason why I left, I literally never went back because I was cleaning this guy's teeth and it was just horrid. It was so bad. His breath, I could literally smell it from when he first walked in. That's how bad it was. And it literally made me second guess my life decision. I was like, do I really want to be a dental hygienist? I can't even handle this guy's stinky ass breath. But yeah, so I remember I finished my day there. I finished cleaning his teeth. I finished helping her. I flossed him, whatever. And then, I see all these other patients with her. And I went home that day and I never went back. I called them and told them that I didn't want to intern anymore because I don't know, I probably made up some excuse, but that was the real reason. So after that, I continued working at my other job. I had another job at the college that I worked at. I worked there for a long time. And out of nowhere, I was just like, you know what? I actually want to do this. I want to become a dental hygienist. I'm going to continue going to school for it. And I'm just going to make my dreams happen. Yes, babe, we're going to make our dreams happen. So I started applying for all these jobs. Even though I didn't have the experience, I applied for a whole bunch of dental positions. I was like dental assisting, front office manager, just anything that had dental in it I applied for, besides obviously a dentist and dental hygienist. I did not apply for it. But even if it was like X-ray certification, I was like, I got it, but I don't. So I still applied. And I remember a couple offices actually called me, but once they figured out that I really had no experience, no one wanted to hire me. Yeah, babe, can you believe that? Nobody wanted to hire mom. No one. Until this place called me. I don't think I'm gonna disclose the name, but they called me and I went for an interview. I went for a working interview And they literally called me the next morning at like 9 o'clock, and they were like, we love you, we want to hire you, when can you start? And I was like, now. So I I was actually in a really bad place with my other employer, because it was just a whole bullying fiasco with my manager at the time. But yeah, baby, I know she was so mean to mommy. So I was like, I'm putting my 2 weeks in, I'm out of here. So I put my 2 weeks in, and I went to the dental office, and I literally had no experience on anything. I didn't know anything. It was so hard. The position that I got hired for was for front office. So I was supposed to be checking the patients. I was supposed to be taking their insurance. I was supposed to be just doing all the front office tasks, basically. I started off training at like their facility for, I think it was like almost a month I was there. I could be lying, but I think it was for like a month I was there, and I was training. I learned how to use Dentrix. I learned like everything, all the codes, all the terminology for dentistry. And then once they felt that I was ready, they transferred me to my office, which if you're in Phoenix, it's on Dunlap, kind of by South. What is that school? South side. I don't know. It's by the school on Dunlap. And so I started there, and I worked there for quite a while, and I wasn't getting paid a lot. I was getting paid $10 an hour, and I was just working my ASS off, man. Like, I was trying to like literally retain so much knowledge of dentistry, because I wanted to know, and I wanted to move up. But I quickly learned that they just wanted to use you, and they didn't want anyone to move up. There was really no other way to move up. They have like 12 different locations throughout the valley. I don't know how many they have now, but at the time when I was working there, they had 12 different locations. And so I would travel to all these different locations, sometimes like Monday through Thursdays, sometimes the office was not open Monday through Friday. So like my doctor didn't want to work Thursdays, so the office was closed on Thursdays. So I would either go into the office and like do calls to get patients to come in for their checkups, or to get their crowns taken care of, or whatevs. Or I would go to another location. So they had a couple of other locations that were like rurally in a Hispanic dominant area. So I would go to those because they were always the busiest. And I would just help out, file, front office, check people in, whatever it may be. So after I quickly learned that they were just using us, and I was never going to get a pay raise, I was never basically going to go anywhere, I wasn't going to grow, I decided to leave. I found another office job, which I remember I went for an interview at this place, and literally it was for like oral surgery type of deal. This Chinese lady was crazy, y'all. She was cray. She literally stabbed me with a needle. I mean, it wasn't used or anything, but she stabbed me with a needle in my hand. And I remember, and I was like, I'm not working here, bye. Like, what the hell? No. I was a lesson learned. And so I went for a couple more interviews at a couple different places, and I ended up settling at this other place, which I won't disclose, but if you're in Phoenix, it's on Tatum and Greenway. And man, that was a show. That was a circus. I worked the weekends there. They're open 7 days a week, and I worked the weekends. Now, like, thinking back on it, I'm like, why did you work the weekends? I know you're laughing too, baby. I don't know why mommy worked the weekends. I don't know why. So I worked the weekends there, and I completely regret it. I wasted so much of my time. Like, that manager did not did not value her employees whatsoever. She actually like pinned the employees on each other. Like, she would tell me other people's information, things that are going on throughout their lives, and she would tell like my business to somebody else, like throughout the office. Like, and there was like more than 12 of us working there because we were open 7 days a week. So there's a lot of us girls there. And so everybody was just like always pissed, always irritated. There was so much drama. The one thing that I did gain out of working there was my best friend. I gained a really good best friend there, and I love her to death. We're still best friends to this day, and I'm so blessed that I was able to gain her friendship while working there. So I was there for a little while, and then I went somewhere else because I was like, you don't appreciate me. You're not giving me any raises. You pin your employees against each other. I know, Papa. She did. Yeah. Yeah, she did. I went to this other place, and it was a holistic office. I was there for a while. So I was there for a while, and I just realized when I was there that, like, no matter where I'm going in this dental career, it's not for me, because I wasn't happy in any of the positions that I had. I wasn't happy with any of the managers that I had. Well, I was happy with one, and that was at the holistic office. Her name was Nancy, and she was so nice. She was so nice. She was the sweetest lady ever. I loved her. She was so sweet. And she left because the dentist was crazy. That's what happens in these offices. Like, the husbands and the wives are obviously married. They own this company half and half, or one owns like 65% and the other one owns the rest. And the husband or the wife just tries to make all these decisions, and it ruins the company, because then the dentist is saying, no, they're not in charge, I'm in charge. But then we're like, who do we listen to? That is basically exactly what happened at both of my jobs, like the holistic office and the one on Tatum and Greenway. It was just crazy. Like, that's literally what was happening most of the time. So she left because she couldn't deal with that, and then it all just went downhill from there. One of the assistants that was there was like a raging bitch. She was so fucking crazy. She was crazy. And yeah, so I'm just not gonna go into that because it's just more drama I don't even care for. But I left because I got another opportunity, and I got an opportunity out of the dental field. I was so thankful when I got the call, because I was literally just applying everywhere. I didn't even care. I'm like, I'll work part-time. I was doing a little bit of Ubering because I just couldn't stand working for the dental office anymore. It was not what I loved, and I wasn't passionate about it. And I'm the type of person, if I'm passionate about something, then I'm actually gonna put my everything into it and exceed way more than I would if I was not passionate about it. So I decided to leave, got the job, and where I'm at now, I know the value, finally, of appreciation. My boss appreciates me so much. I appreciate my boss so much. I don't know what I would do if I still had a boss that didn't appreciate me, because my work days are just so much smoother. They go by so much faster. Granted, I am exhausted because I'm a new mom, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm just thankful that I have my job now, that my boss loves me, that I love my boss, and I'm thankful to be out of the dental field. I don't even know why I put effort into any of those, because I wasn't happy there. The way that they treated you was just not right. Alright guys, so that is how I fell in love with dentistry. That is how I got my foot in the door in dentistry, and that is why I left the dental field. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave a message down below what you guys want to see next. I really like to do these videos for you, and bring you guys, well, I really want to bring you guys content that you guys enjoy. So let me know in the comments what you want to see. I gotta go because I'm a mom, and mom life is about to start. My son's tired. Boy, 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 boy. Bye.